Dark energy, the thing we've all been told is responsible for the expansion of the universe, is a magic cosmic unicorn. Why? Because the concept was invented to solve exactly one problem: expansion. Nothing more. It wasn't asked to have microphysics, or dynamics, or thermodynamic bookkeeping. It was just a constant, lambda, slipped into the equation so the universe would do what observations demanded. And because lambda is a featureless mathematical placeholder, it passes the laws of thermodynamics trivially. What if it had features? Real energy field behavior, a real and tangible energy density that naturally must expand and dilute through relaxation. And because real fields relax, dilute, and smooth themselves out, this behavior would naturally increase entropy. So here we are, 13.6 billion years later, still expanding, diluting, and relaxing. Not only is it still going, it's stronger than ever. Which raises the real question: is this field being replenished by stellar fusion? By definition, the lambda model is perpetual. It does not need replenishment, but for a real field that dilutes over time, yes, the energy must be replenished, and stellar fusion becomes the obvious source. But wait, that's not all. This field must also interact with matter, and since we're not instantly vaporized by it, it must be compatible. But what about the obscenely dense nucleus at the center of every atom? This is where things get interesting. If you think of this field as an accountant with its fingers reaching right down to the core of every atom in the universe, then it knows what and where every bit of mass is located. That's mass determination. But there's still more. Those dense nuclei don't let the field pass through them. They displace it. They carve out tiny energy voids in the field. And the field hates that. It wants to relax, smooth out, and to return to its lowest stress configuration. And here's the punchline. Matter in freefall is simply matter staying in the field's relaxed configuration, the configuration that naturally follows from the conservation of momentum. And with the conservation of momentum, we no longer need to imagine matter following curved space. But the moment you try to accelerate matter, the moment you try to drag those energy voids through the field faster than the field can relax, you force a reconfiguration, and the field resists. That resistance is inertia. Gravity, trajectories, and inertia aren't separate mysteries. They're three consequences of how matter sits inside and moves through a real energy field whose physical properties only emerge through interaction with matter. Retire the unicorn, and suddenly the whole universe starts to make sense.